Hello and welcome to Living Pretty Green. Today we're doing a yoga sequence for healthy knees. It's going to strengthen our knees, and it helps also if you have certain knee pain. Though knees are very complicated, so everybody has their own little issue. So please listen to your body carefully, because not necessarily what's good for me must be good for you, or the other way around, because we're all different, as we know. So please just listen to your body and only do what feels good to you. I show you what I like to do, and you just skip a pose or pause in another pose if you don't feel right in that pose. So let's get started. We need blocks and a wall, and maybe some water, a mat, yourself. Let's start with a block, and I like to put it between my thighs and press the block. This way we're going to have a really nice and grounding Tadasana pose, mountain pose. So root your feet into the floor, open your toes, and I just love it so much. I don't think I could stand any better without the block. I mean, I don't know, maybe you feel it too. Now everything goes into line, straight up. And now have your hands in prayer. Have a nice breath. Close your eyes. Feel the Tadasana pose grounding you down, rooting you into the now. Have a little intention for yourself. Could be anything from healing my knee, over healthy thoughts, positive mind, happy mood, doing more yoga, being in the now. Choose something which fits for you and think about it for just a moment. All right, now open your eyes. I'm going to turn towards the short edge of the mat, again in Tadasana. Let's lift your arms up over your head. Swan dive down. Ragdoll, either with your hands on the floor or grab opposite elbows. Loosen your head and your neck. Have your knees bent a little bit. Now bend your legs even more. Let's come into Utkatasana. So put the weight into your heels. Bend your legs. Touch the ground with your arms. Keep your legs where they are. Lift your arms up over your head. Tilt your pelvis. Breathe. And push into the block. Now come back down. Straight back. Take the block off onto the floor. Come into down dog. Walk your dog a little. Now come into stillness. And And breathe out of your mouth like a horse. One more time, so we all do it together. Breathe in. And be a horse. Now lift your right leg up into the sky. Keep your left leg where it is. And just place your right foot kind of a little close to your right hand. So you're not foot behind foot, but it's at least hip width apart. So it's kind of like on railway tracks, how my teacher likes to say it. Come on your fingertips, bend your right leg, ground down through your right foot, slowly come up into runner's lunge. Keep the railway tracks. Maybe you want to make them a little wider, however it feels better. Bend your leg 90 degrees. Make sure, you don't wobble with your knee too much. It should be right over your ankle. And if you look down, you should see your big toe. And come back into Tadasana. If you like, grab your block again, put it between your legs. Tadasana. Arms up. Swan dive down. Ragdoll. Hang nice and loose. And now prepare for Utkatasana. So come back down more, bend your knees more. Put your weight into your heels. Straighten your back. Touch your floor and move your hands up over your head and keep sitting low. Keep sitting low. And come back down. Take your block off. Come back into down dog. Have a breath here. And now lift your left foot up into the sky and place it next to your left hand. So again, you're on a railway track, so it's enough space between your feet. Put your weight onto your left foot and come up into runner's lunge. Your leg is a 90-degree angle. You look down and see your big toe. And now, put your hands back. Come back into down dog. Have a breath here. And slowly stroll towards the front of your mat. Roll up, hands overhead, front of your heart. Let's go for another Utkatasana, chair pose. It strengthens our legs and everything around the knees so good. That's why we have to practice this one. We will have Shavasana too, so you can be excited. All right. Come down into chair pose without the block, with the block, however you like it. Let's come down. Put your legs back, come into down dog. Lift lift your right leg up into the sky. Place it in between your hands. Turn your left foot out. And let's come into warrior one. Hold it here for another few breaths. Come a little deeper. Now open up to warrior two. Straight lines, keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Breathe. Now rest your right arm on your right thigh. Let's do a little side body stretch. Lift your left arm over your head. Keep nice and low in your bent leg. And place your hands between your foot again. Put your foot back. Come into down dog. Left leg up into the sky. Place it between your hands. Turn your right foot outwards and place it flat on the mat. And slowly come up into warrior one. Breathe. Come lower. One more breath. And let's come into warrior two. You might have to adjust your feet a little bit. And loosen again your neck. Don't push your arms up, push them down, your shoulders down. Now place your left arm on your left thigh. Little side body stretch. Have the same line from your arm all the way down to your right foot. And come back down into down dog. Catch your breath. Walk, jump, or float to the front of the mat. Let's do one more Utkatasana. You can again use the block if you want between your thighs. Come down, have the weight in your heels, touch the floor with your hands, and come up. Now let's do the chair pose on your tippy toes. Come slowly up and only hold it with the front part of your foot. Sit a little bit deeper if you can. Yay! And come back down. Now grab your block. Let's do a half moon, little balance. So put your left foot to the back of the mat. Sort of come into like a warrior one. I have my block in my hands. You can too if you want. Now place the block a few inches away from your right foot. And maybe a little further, you feel it. Put the weight into your right foot. And slowly lift your left leg up. And your left arm. Breathe here. You can look up or down. And whoops, if you come out of it, don't worry, come back in. It's human. Bend your right leg a little bit again and come back into warrior one. And back to the front. Now we have to do the other side. Let's come back into chair pose if you like. Grab the block. Come and sit deep down, very low. arms up overhead. Try to push your pelvis, tilt your pelvis, have straight back, sit low. Come back onto your tippy toes, sit lower. Sit lower, you have it nearly, you done, nearly, one more time. And come back down. Whew, you did it. So now, keep your block in your left hand. Put your right foot back, come into warrior one. Place your block a little bit away from your left foot. Put the weight into your left leg. Look at the spot on the floor. Have your drishti. Lift your right leg up, parallel to the floor. Open your hips. And lift your arm. One side is sometimes easier than the other. Keep breathing. And slowly come back up and into Tadasana. All right, people. One more for your legs. That's when we need the wall. So we're kind of sitting on the chair, leaning against the wall. So you walk your feet so that as far away so you can be 90 degrees, and push yourself towards the wall and sit comfortably. Have a cup of tea or some coffee or some smoothie and chat with your friend. Where's the table? Okay, now let's hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Well done, really well done. I'm sure you feel your legs. I do too. This is wonderful. So now, let's sit down, remove the block, and let's do a few leg stretches. First, sit with wide legs, then bend your right leg if you can. It could be that you have a knee issue right now and you can't do it. Doesn't matter, just keep it that way. You can totally do it. Actually, I do it on the one side like this, on the other, because my knee has a little problem. So you have both variations. So what always is good to protect your knee is push your foot into your thighs, okay? Now let's do head to knee pose. So you grab your foot if you can. If not, don't worry, just go wherever, grab your leg. And do big side body stretch. Look up, open your heart, open your chest. If you can grab your foot from the outside and try to look through to the sky. And keep your right sit bones planted on the mat. Breathe. And one more time. And come back up. So let's do the other side. Okay, here I can't do it very well, so you guys do the same thing. Push your foot against your thigh, or if you have an issue just like me, keep your legs straight. You can always modify, it's never a problem. Now grab your foot or your leg or your floor, and have the left arm over your head. Try to plant your left sits bones on the floor, or grab the foot with your left hand if you can. Head to knee pose. There's always one side looser than the other, most of the time. I can feel this one is tighter, the left side. 3 more breaths. 2. And 1. Slowly come up. Let's have a short, big neck roll. Kind of draw a huge O, like instead of rolling your head backwards like this and, you know, being like a roller coaster. Draw a big O. And the other way around. Another big O. Om. Om. I hope you remember now, because this is much better for your neck. Now, put your feet together. Have a little forward fold. You can grab your blocks again, and 1 or 2, and just rest your forehead on the block. Have your legs engaged. Breathe. One more breath. And come up. Now I'm going to do my favorite pose with you. Grab your 2 blocks. So let me grab this for later. And come lie on your back. Lift your butt up. As if you do bridge pose, which you might as well do for a second here. And place both of the blocks flat side under your coccyx. Now let's kind of do like a warrior 1 lying down. Stretch your left leg out and lift your right leg up. You can put your hands on the back side of your thigh. Oh, I just love this. Such a great psoas stretch. And breathe. You can intensify it by really straightening your left leg, loosening it up a bit. You bend it, straighten it a bit stronger. You can also pull your right leg closer to your core. Close your eyes if you like. Relax your head. Have a little smile on your lips. These are also muscles you can train. Let's have 5 more breaths here. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Change your legs. Straighten your right leg and lift your left leg in nearly 90 degrees. The line warrior one. I would like to know in the comments if you like that psoas stretch just as much as I do. Just found this, and I'm so glad I did. And when you sit a lot, also with knee problems, the psoas gets really tight and short, and that's why this one is such a wonderful stretch. Five, 4 breath, 3, 2, and 1. And I'll be ready for Shavasana now. Absolutely right. Take your blocks to the side and find a comfortable lying position. Open your legs, let them flop open. Lift your shoulders up again and push them down a little bit so that your shoulders are away from the ears. Have 3 deep breaths in and out. Out through the mouth if you like. Now try to relax everything. Start with your feet. Feel your feet relaxed and heavy. Your legs relaxed and heavy. Your hips nice and heavy. Your belly relaxed. Your chest, your ribs, your back melting down into the mat. Feel the gravity. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your arms are relaxed. Fingers. The throat. Your neck. Your face. Your lips. Even the tongue in your mouth is relaxed. Your eyes are relaxed. Your thoughts are relaxed. Let thoughts come and go. That's completely normal. Just watch them pass you by, just like a river or the ocean. Come and they go. Relax. Slowly come back with your breath. Breathe deeper in and out. Wiggle your hands and your feet. Stretch like a cat. Do what you like. Come into a little ball or come lying on one of your favorite sides. Use your arm as a pillow. Now push yourself up. Keep your eyes closed. Let's have your hands meet in front of your heart in prayer. Thank yourself for being good to yourself and finding a moment on the mat. This is the best if you can take yourself onto the mat if you have a little time. It's always easy to be distracted from thousands of other things, and then time goes by and the day is done and you're in bed. So this is wonderful that you found this moment on the mat. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. That would help me a lot. And if you have any questions or anything you want to tell me, and I would love to know actually from you how you liked certain poses, how it feels for your knees. So give me some comments, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste.